Detroit at Ford Field, which first opened back in 2002. Tonight, the stage is set for our final Thursday night game of the year between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Detroit Lions. Season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16.
Desmond King to return it from his end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23.
It didn't take long to see our first penalty of the game, did it?
We always talk about everyone wanting to get into the game in a hurry. The officials did as well.
From the gun, here's Swift.
And right away, they're going to stack him up right at the line of scrimmage. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
They'll stay on the ground with Swift.
And able to get it across the 20 before they get to it. First down, Lions on a pickup of 13. Seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage. But every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback keeps it, that allows you to fool the defense so often. And in this case, fooled them with the inside run.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete.
The Lions had 8 and 6 now on the year. They've been playing their best football of the year. Winners of 4 in a row.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Now here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. First down, Detroit, 16 yards on the pickup.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift. To the 43, 2nd down.
Well, this defense for the Buccaneers, they were very good in the win last week against Jacksonville.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your guys open before you deliver?
Well, first down there on a pickup of 25.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
And only able to get 2 here, stopped at the 30.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
First down, Lions on a pickup of 13. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script, you go through your play calling, you go through all the stuff and establish things, and it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches. The 7-yard.
They'll run right here with Swift.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially, it's no gain on the play, and they'll remain a few inches shy of a first with 3rd down looming. It's been a pretty long opening drive. This will be play number 11 coming up on 3rd down.
60
They'll try and run here with Swift. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th.
That's a really alert defense there, because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
Looking to throw. That's to his running back, complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door, first and goal.
Hey, check that.
Here's Swift. And he's going to take it in for a Lion touchdown. DeAndre Swift, halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50. And the Lions go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. A fairly short kick from the 14. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. Now a timeout called for by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They'll start out on the ground. It's Leonard Fournette. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Fournette once more on second down. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double and pick up 6.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
They'll try and run for it with Fournette. And Fournette trying to power his way forward, but I don't think he got there. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Fournette, a first down carry. And he stopped immediately there. Kirby Joseph there to drop it. A free safety roaming all the way up to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
How about his ability to trust his eyes and figure out it was not a pass play and go fast towards the line of scrimmage in order to make that tackle.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. It's caught by Mike Evans. And they're going to get this up to midfield.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he get a good head of steam going.
Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. They're going to try and throw. And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. Boy, a curious decision to go for it doesn't pan out, and that will force a turnover on downs. They'll come out throwing here on first down. It's Williams on the catch. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open, just just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
He's going to get that to Swift underneath, and he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 7. That's to the right side, complete to Kittle.
And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line.
Such a tough position to defend near the line, even when you add a second defender, but the big man shrugged off the extra body and made the play call a success.
On 3rd down, here comes Swift. And some determined running there as he'll pick his way down to the 12-yard line. 41 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
His first carry of their second drive, pretty solid. And, of course, remember back to their first drive, really strong throughout that one.
Not only is he getting good blocking up front, but how about his vision to find the holes? He's seeing things before they even open and hurdling through them.
Facing a 2nd and 6 from the 8.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 8-yard line.
Swift going to try up the middle.
And he takes this one in for the Lions touchdown.
DeAndre Swift.
His 2nd TD of the game and 16th on the season.
And the Lions go up by 2 touchdowns.
Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make the score 14-0. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away.
Taken from about the 12. And able to get this out to the 25.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
They come off a victory over the weekend, but now the quick turnaround here for this Thursday night game. How does that affect how teams like this approach these short turnarounds?
Well, wins and losses always factor into how you're getting ready for the next game. But equally as important when you have the short turnaround, what is your injury situation? Are you losing key guys? And if so, how well have the backups prepared for this? Because you don't have much time to get them ready. They have to be ready before this week in order to play well in this game.
It's a gain of 11, and the Bucs have a first down.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
They'll look to throw now on first down.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Amani Oruwariye.
Well, it's not the first time we've seen him give one up here during his rookie season. And in this case, zone coverage forced the mistake. He's made some strides week to week in how he's handling the different type of coverages that he's seeing. But clearly, there's some growing still to do.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And he's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown.
Jalen Waddle,
his 6th touchdown of the season.
And the Lions are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 21-0. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away.
Taken from about the 12. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll drop to throw.
A pass underneath for Fournette. And they're going to get this up to midfield. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game. It has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try to pick up another 1st down.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Kirby Joseph. And the Lions are going to have it here just past the 25.
A tough adjustment to the NFL throughout his rookie season, and his problem with turnovers is only exacerbated by his early showing today. That's a couple for him here in this 1st half, and he's cleared the double-digit mark for the entire season.
Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as he'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. And looking for Kittle, but it's intercepted. It's Devin White, the linebacker. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
Trying to shake off the interception, he'll look to throw. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. Now the offense going to use the 1st of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this 1st half.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This 1st half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
Back to throw now on 1st down. That is caught. It's Chris Godwin. And he will have a 1st down here as they get into field goal range, down just shy of the 20. They go play action here on 1st down. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on 1st down. Now they have to gear up, try to get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
They'll look to throw again. Dumps it off to Fournette. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. We always hear a lot of veterans on the defensive side of the football. They talk about smelling blood in the water, putting pressure on a rookie. They got to him there to force it free, but couldn't recover it.
And you mentioned the pressure. Rookie quarterback, you're going to bring more pressure at him at all times because you don't know how he's going to hold up. He was fortunate there. Luck was on his side, able to recover that fumble.
Now on 4th down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete. A chance to get some momentum here in the 2nd quarter, getting their 1st trip into the red zone, but unable to get it across.
And if I'm the head coach, sure you feel some disappointment, maybe a little bit of deflation there because you didn't get it in, but I'm going straight to rah-rah mode. All right, guys, we didn't get it this time. It's only the 2nd quarter. We'll be back. Let's get it later on. I want to keep this team up. I want them to feel like they've let everyone down.
Positive.
Got to be positive in this situation. It's too early to think that you don't have a chance to win this game.
And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. So we've reached halftime here in Detroit with the Lions out on top. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. So after a very one-sided first half, what will the second half bring as we are back underway on EA Sports? Taken from about the 12. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. We'll see, Charles, if they had a chance to hit the reset button at halftime. They have not scored. They're facing this big deficit. And if they're going to come back, it's going to have to start right now.
Yeah, and for them, it's not dwelling in the negative because, yes, they were totally ineffective in the first half. But we've seen many games that have flipped around in the second half. It all starts with this drive right here. They get something good going, put some points on the board, they begin to have hope.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. They'll look to throw here on first down. To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first. On the draw, this is Fournette. Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
He completes it to Evans.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
And deciding to run a hitch route really helps to have a guy who can turn it loose. And boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. And this is going to be incomplete.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already. And it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted. Desmond King picks it. And the Lions will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line.
Well, I think everyone who's watching is certainly hoping to see things get a little bit better for them in this half. But it was a downright miserable first half. This carried over with an interception to begin the second half. That's a defeated offense right there, and there's still a lot of game left. I don't think that's the last turnover we're going to see today, partner.
It'll go down as a gain of 6. And it'll be second down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And the Buccaneer defense for the second straight play, flexing its muscle by forcing a loss. And let's see, the Bucs with 6 DBs, so a dime set here on third down.
19,
Looking to throw. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
I thought they might take a shot down the field, but instead they ran a little drag route there. I think they were hoping he could catch it and run away from the defender. But a really good job keeping the play in front of them, and they force a 4th down.
They'll try and run the option. And this is going to be nowhere close. Needed some inches and ended up losing yardage. The Lions turned away on 4th down. And this defense is going to get the football back near midfield, right at the 48. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up by James Bradbury. And the Lions are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Swift.
And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. 2nd and 13.
And that's out to the flat for Swift.
And that's good for a gain of 6. 3rd and 7 now.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. It's a good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line.
14 yards that time, and a first down on the keeper. Now this time he'll look to throw.
He'll get this off to Swift. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete.
He hasn't been sacked all game, and there's an example as to why. Evaded the pressure, got out of the pocket, but even with the extra time, it doesn't translate into a completion.
On second down, Swift.
And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
They're bringing us about right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now.
He's got this complete to Williams.
And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 17-yard line.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. Back now at Ford Field. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4.
They run out of the gun with Swift.
And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 12-yard line.
Come 19!
They'll set up to throw.
Looking for the out route. He's got it. Complete to Kittle.
And he is going to lose yardage here. A loss on that play, and now third down gets tougher. 3rd and 6. He'll look to throw. Hard throw, incomplete.
Well, fourth quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
With this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
And his kick is good.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
From the 10. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this fourth quarter.
Complete to Chris Conley. A gain of 4.
2nd and 6.
They'll swing this out to Fournette.
Yeah, the stiff arm created some space initially, but he's taken down not long after. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air.
They'll find Fournette again here.
And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Instead of a 3rd and 1 run, they go pass, and they get 12 yards out of it.
First down, Buccaneers.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted a picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. The offense on 3rd down tonight, just 1 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and a mile. Looking middle, and that's complete.
And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Open man has got it. It's complete. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40.
No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it.
Looking for Godwin again, and he's got him once more.
And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2.
Complete to Chris Godwin. 1st and goal, Tampa Bay.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Taking it in from 2 yards out.
And the Bucs are finally on the board here in the 4th quarter.
Now the Bucs offense will stay out there as they'll go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Should have been picked. Probably doesn't matter on a 2-point conversion, but still, as a former DB, you want to grab that ball when you can, don't you?
You certainly do, and don't say it, because I know you're thinking it. Don't say it.
What am I thinking?
I know what you're thinking. Well, if he'd had hands, he'd be playing on offense.
That's true. You've said that before.
Well, CD, you understand. I mean, they're so eager trying to get back in this game here in the 4th quarter, but they touched that one a little too early before it went 10 yards.
Brandon, in such a high-stakes scenario, everyone's feeling the pressure on this play. The special teams coordinator, which one is he going to pick in terms of kicks? Can the kicker execute it? Can the team wait for 10 yards? So many variables, and in this case, they didn't get it done.
15 yards on the play.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And that's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete.
They're still throwing the football here, and obviously the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
I guess you're right. If they can get some 1st downs, just as good as running the football.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st.
Back to throw here. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Jadeveon Clowney able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Brandon, that's just football 101. If you're out of the pocket, you've got to get rid of the football in this situation. You cannot take a sack in a 2-minute drill.
To the sideline, and he's got it. They say the feet are down. Yes, the line judge says they're in. That'll be a 1st down.
So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10.
That one looks like he'll throw here.
He's going to get that to Swift underneath.
And in for the Lions touchdown.
DeAndre Swift,
A 12-yard touchdown grab.
and the Lions add on to their lead, and they are also closing in on a 5th straight victory. Another touchdown through the air for them, and for this rookie quarterback at the helm, he has put them in a great position, Charles, to get the victory in this one.
He's absolutely taken charge. Every touchdown for them has come via his arm. 0 rushing touchdowns, no special teams, no defensive scores. All him throwing the football. He's at cruise control right now, and so is his team.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. And this is caught by Evans. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. And now here's another interception. Picked by Jeff Okudah. And the Lions are going to take possession of the football. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He sets to fire deep. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
This will be caught. It's Waddle.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on first down.
Right back to Jalen Waddle for another catch. Now a first and 10 at the 11.
They'll look to throw again. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
A CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
And he's brought down. Now another timeout called for by the offense. That'll leave him with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on first and goal.
They'll run with Swift.
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
So it goes from a 3-score to a 4-score lead here in the closing moments of the fourth quarter. And whether they got that bonus touchdown or not, it's been a pretty impressive performance.
And they did it with not much time left. But they took what little time was on the clock and used it well, didn't they? Put a real exclamation point on their win with that score.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because